y'all. How's everybody doing? Let's see. There we are. Trying to figure this out. Bear with me. Alright. So, I'm going to do some live readings tonight. See what's going on with the collective as well. Probably do a collective pull real quick. Let's see. 1 sec. Alright. I just had to check something there. You guys able to hear me okay? I know earlier I had an echo going on. I'm not sure. I think I fixed it. You guys can let me know if it's still echoing. Hey, Miss Peachy. I'm doing free general energy. If you would like to ask a question, the information is in the description box. I asked for an $11 donation to ask a question. If not, I can just do a free reading. Is there an echo? Okay, let's see. I'm going to make an adjustment here. Okay, how is that? Is that better? Is there still an echo? Or did I just turn it all the way off? I'm still working with this software. Can you hear me better now? Awesome, awesome. Okay. All right, Miss Peachy, would you like, I have a shadow reading, or I have a 3-card oracle, which is, sorry, I had Pandora playing in the background. Would you like a oracle reading or a shadow reading? Shadow reading is what you're working on for shadow, and oracle is basically what spirit animals are guiding you at this time. And you can just let me know which one you would like. Okay. We'll go ahead and do a shadow reading for Miss Peachy. Dear Heavenly Father, what do you have? Guidance for Miss Peachy. This is the Black Moon Astrology Oracle. I use this one on most of my reads. So let's see what we have for Miss Peachy. Miss Peachy. Miss Peachy. Are you having a good day, hopefully? Are you feeling that Mercury retrograde? I know it's been crazy here. Miss Peachy. Guidance for her highest good. Sometimes it takes a little while. I usually don't like to pull. I just like to let them come out. Card for Miss Peachy. They wanted to give you more than one. I'm just going to take the one that's on top because there's 5 total, so I'll take the one that was on top. You've got Neptune Sacrifice, which is number 10. I don't know if you can see that. It is a 10 though. 10s represent completion. Something that you possibly had to sacrifice during this cycle that you just went through. On the bottom of this deck is 3rd house messages. And that equals a 9. It's a 27. 27 or 10 may mean something to you. You could have gotten downloads or messages, like physical messages or downloads about a completion or something that you had to let go of, or you gave the message, one or the other. This deck here is the Soul's Journey, and this will give you the guidance. That was fast. You got Balance. And I'll show you that card so you can see it. It's kind of dark in here, so sorry about the visual. Oh, you are 27? That's awesome. Okay. Balance. And it's darker in here, so bear with me here. I can read this card. I bring a state of perfectly... I'm trying to get in some light here. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have the Love card. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. I love this card. This one's beautiful. So for your guidance, you have Balance and Love. So whatever the sacrifice was that you had to make during this last cycle that you went through, because 10 is a completion. I think you're being asked to balance out, now that you've gone through this, to balance out how you see love. How maybe you have a different view on how you see love. Maybe before, I really feel like with the Sacrifice card, could have been maybe a 10, with the 10, it could have been a 10-year cycle. And I really feel with this card that you've made a lot of sacrifices. So, see that, if you want to see, kind of see the look on her face. To me, I mean, the feeling I get from this card is that it's been a pretty rough 10 years. Whatever this cycle was for you. But now you're in this state of balance and love, and that that's also because there's some green on this card. Heart chakra awakening. And you're getting to a space to where you're fine. It's like a space of acceptance, where you're balancing within yourself. And, you know, as we go on this journey of self-love, it's all about that. It's all about self-love. And you're getting into that state now. Now that you've released this sacrifice. And like I said when we first started, it could have been either a message that you got or a message that you have given. To release this sacrifice that you made. Understanding that you're not alone. You're never alone. And this is a balance you know you had to make within yourself. You had to release this, whatever it was, because it was probably pretty burdensome. I'm going to go ahead and do a card. This will be the third card. This is the numerology oracle. And this will give us the clarity over the whole spread. Basically, the guidance just kind of gives you an idea of what shadow part aspect you're balancing. And this next card will be the clarity over the entire spread. What your guides, ancestors, God, any, whatever you, because everyone has different things, but we're going to see what clarity they have over this spread as far as anything else they can tell you besides, balancing out love within yourself. Because when you have self-love, then you project that energy outwards to other people. And then, that is then returned to you. It's reciprocated. One card of clarity. I'm going to have to shuffle this. It's not wanting to give me one, so just going to give it a couple shuffles. Hope you guys are doing good this evening. Bear with me. I'm a one-woman show right now. Just started with live, so, and I probably won't look at the chat box while I'm doing one specific reading for a person. I'll look at it after I finish up Miss Peachy's reading. Okay. I appreciate y'all's patience. So, one card of clarity for Miss Peachy. Alright, that one came out quick. Yep. Number 66, healing. Let's see. Is that better? Kind of. Got a lot of lights going on around here, so it's kind of hard to see. You got lots of blue and purple. Crown is purple. I think blue is third eye. Let me see. No. Blue is third eye and purple is crown. So you're healing third eye, crown, and heart chakra. And the bottom of the deck is the 61, self-love. So you could possibly be seeing 61, 66. You can be seeing 6s, 9s, 10s, 1s. But this also equals a 7. And we were just talking about self-love with what your guidance was with balance and love. So basically the clarity that the ancestors gave me, my guides and ancestors also as well, is your healing. Whatever this sacrifice was pretty hard on you. And, you know, it's, at this point, it's a next level. I feel like a next level of ascension. And these messages can also be messages from your ancestors or from your guides. So that's what I have for you, Miss Peachy. That's great. That's great. 1s and 6s. Yeah, it's amazing how numerology works and how, you know, our ancestors work with us and make sure we see certain numbers. Because sometimes that's the only way they can get through to us. Mind numbers and songs, and I'll hear songs or I'll hear messages. It'll just pop into my head. So you're welcome very much. I'm glad it helped. I really am. Just know that it's nothing but greatness from here. I mean, yeah, we have little things along the way, but you're getting into a space that you got this. Okay? You got this. Okay, let's see. Next up, Carlos. Okay, just real quick, because I don't think I put it on the title. It's a 3-card general reading. So I'll just do a general energy read. You can choose shadow, like if you want to know what shadow aspects you're dealing with right now, or you can do a different one if you would like. But for questions, I ask for an $11 donation for one question. So if you would like to donate and ask a question, the information is in the box below. Just bear with me, guys. I'm a one-woman show right now. This is my second live, so I'm just getting things kicked off, but I appreciate you guys so much for being here. Okay, Carlos, since you're the next one up after Miss Peachy, would you like a free general? Or if you would like to ask a question, you guys are more than welcome. You just have to, my information is in the, I believe it's down in the description box for donations. I only ask for an $11 donation for one question. If not, I can do a free general. That's what I just did for Miss Peachy. So 3 cards for you, Carlos. Okay. Alrighty. Now, while I'm doing your reading, Carlos, I'm trying not to look at the chat box, just so I can kind of focus in on the cards and what I'm feeling and what I'm seeing. So, Carlos. Messages for Carlos. Are you anxious, Carlos? I feel a little bit of anxiousness. Don't be anxious. It's okay. Just breathe. Carlos. Messages for Carlos. Alright, let's see what they have for you. Carlos. Messages for Carlos's highest good. What's he need to be aware of? His current influence. What is his current influence? Carlos. It's basically just current energy. Since a lot of the spreads I do are shadow spreads, this will basically just let you know what shadow aspects you're dealing with right now. You got 2, so I'm just going to take the one right off the top. And you got Yod, destiny. It's a number 48, which equals a 12, which breaks down to a 3. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. I've got it really dark in here. So you could be seeing 48, 12, 3. You can see 4s, 8s. The Destiny card, when this one I've noticed comes up, it's when you're stepping into a new part of your life, a new aspect of your life. Let's see what's on the bottom. 9th house, faith. Number 33, master number. It's on the bottom. Every time I see this card, sometimes I feel like you could possibly be some sort of a reader, or possibly anything that has to do with esoteric. But it can also be the religious aspect, religion as well. But I really feel like with these two cards, you have a lot of faith. And whatever this destiny is that's going on, this was on your path. This is something you're supposed to experience. And with that equaling a 3, threes are usually like a collaboration number, joining together, working with some other people, and then you also have, wow, I mean, you're probably seeing 3s. Because this equals a 3, and then you've got the 33, which is a master number. And like I said, 3s are collaboration. So that maybe possibly coming into your soul tribe. I mean, like I said, this can also represent religious aspects as well. But I really feel like this is more like esoteric, tarot, palmistry. But whatever you're stepping into, this is destined. This is your destiny. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the other 2 cards. One is from the Soul's Journey, and this will be the guidance for you. So let's see for Carlos. Guidance for this destiny and faith. And I know that the Yod, I think that's also in a birth chart, but that gets into like the squares, and maybe you're into astrology. The squares and the nodes and trines and all that, and I haven't delved that far into the astrology birth chart aspect. But that could be it as well, too. So you got Judgment on the bottom. Maybe you completed a cycle, or you've completed something that's kicking off this destiny aspect. Let's see. Guidance. Carlos. You got the Envy card. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Remember I said this is, these are shadow work, because that's primarily a lot of what I do on my channel. So envy, and then on the bottom, blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. And this can possibly be since you're in this faith and destiny, this envy and blame can possibly be something outside of you. Like others outside of you can possibly be envious of you and blaming you for certain things. That's one way. But usually when I pull these spreads, it's usually something that is inside of us, like a deep program or pattern. And it's usually something that we've learned as children. Especially if we feel like we haven't been seen. Excuse me. If we feel like we haven't been seen or heard. We feel like we lack something. There's lack, there's many different factors that affect us in childhood. When we feel like we're not seen, I talked about this earlier in my live, the other live that I did this morning. When we feel like we're not seen, we create these avatars of ourselves. And we think that they're protection mechanisms. And really, we're hiding ourselves from the world, but we're not allowing ourselves to step outside that box and say, you know what? I'm the same as everyone. I'm human. I make mistakes, but you know what? That doesn't have to be me anymore. You know, I'm not that same person that I was. I am this person now. This, you know, what I'm stepping into now is my destiny, and I have full faith that this is going to happen. And I'm not allowing envy to step in and make me feel like I can't do this, like I can't embrace this destiny. And that's where I feel this blame card comes in. I accept responsibility for my well-being. You're understanding that you're not going to let these old beliefs and these old patterns keep you stuck. You're not going to allow that to happen. And that's the guidance basically with this, is what you're stepping into is your destiny. And you are fully established in your faith. And you're not going to let these old programs and beliefs keep you from making whatever stepping into this destiny is. Whatever this is that you're stepping into, you're not letting anything stop you. So you're facing this right now. This could possibly be an old belief, or maybe you were raised around people that were that displayed this kind of behavior, because all this stuff we pick up as children, and then we believe it too, because our parents or our aunties or whoever raises us, you know, makes us think that it's okay, well that's how it is, you know, and it's not their fault either, because they're a pattern of their own childhood. So that's why that blame card's there. It's not a blame thing. It's something that we just say, okay, you know what, that's what I was taught, but that doesn't have to be me. You know, I don't have to agree with that just because they say, you know, just because that's how I was raised doesn't mean I have to agree with it. So we're going to get one card of clarity over the spread real quick for you, Carlos, and then I will get back to the chat. So bear with me, guys. One card for Carlos, please. Guidance. It's okay, Carlos. Just breathe. I can feel your anxiousness. Maybe it's excitement. Maybe you're getting excited because you've got this, stepping into this destiny. So, it could be just happy. Okay, I'm going to have to shuffle because they're not... Number 7, my lucky number, personal growth. And it's purple. Purple is crown chakra. But as far as the numbers go, I really feel like you're probably seeing a lot of 3s. Could be 7s. 13. And then this one's a 6, which is love. That's on the bottom. It seems like, pretty much like I said, this is clarity. So they're just reiterating what I just said over here with, releasing whatever these patterns and things are that other people believed and you thought you believed probably growing up, but now you're understanding your own beliefs, and that's why you're embracing this destiny and this faith. And that's what this personal growth and love is. Love is it's self-love, embracing who you truly are with no apologies. So that's what I have for you, Carlos. I hope this resonated with you. I'm probably going to take a real quick break, guys, and then I'll be right back to do some more readings. So whoever else was on the list, I will return. But yeah, I hope that resonated with you, Carlos. Thank you for being here. I will be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Is there anybody on there? Let's see. Scroll back up here. Rapali, are you still in here? Looks like no. Okay, so I will do a general energy for the collective. And then if nobody else comes in, then I'll just end the live stream, and then I'll have one tomorrow. So I'll just do a general collective energy. Collective. I'm gonna light some incense. Okay, let's cleanse the energy. Cards. Just gonna do general. Collective energy. Messages for the collective energy for their highest good. What is their current influence? What is our current influence? Because I am part of the collective. Collective working on at this time. What is their influence, current influence? Yeah. There's a big bunch of cards. One card, please. Collective energy. I know it's kind of difficult because there's a lot of us.
releasing. Number 4. Grand Cross Provoker. 11. Alright, so a lot of us are feeling the emotion of this Pisces moon. Some of us are opening the heart chakra that we've been working on for a little while now. And this Grand Cross Provoker, I feel, has pushed some of us into this state. That feeling of, I've got to do this kind of energy. Like it's time to step out. It's time to step out of the box. It's time to step out of my comfort zone. This is the collective energy. Bottom of the deck is love and the soul's journey. Let's see what cards we get for guidance. Guidance for the collective. Abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. And peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So, this is the guidance that we're being given right now. Since we're opening up to our emotions, opening the heart chakra, not having that block there anymore, feeling that push to make changes, and some of this may have came in with some of the collective with this Pisces moon. Some of you it may have hit with the Virgo, but with this showing water, I'm really feeling it's this Pisces moon that just came in. Releasing. We're being asked to realize how powerful we are. That we create and manifest all the time. So many things we manifest and we don't even realize. Because what we are within, we project outwards, and that is a manifestation. So we're being asked to accept this abundance, knowing how powerful we are. I am a limitless being. It's asking us to, understand that, to realize that, to embrace the abundance that's already been promised to us, that is our birthright. Guidance, clarity. Clarity over this spread for the collective energy. Clarity. Pretty please, clarity. Clarity over this spread. Hi, Chloe. Cleo. You look like Cleopatra. Sorry guys, I'm talking to my cat. One of my kitties. She's looking at me. She's so cute. She looks like a Cleopatra to me. One card of clarity for the spread, for the collective energy, for their highest good. Please. Please. Oh my goodness, it's so warm in here. Bear with me guys, my AC went on the fritz today. It's definitely been a Mercury retrograde day, so I'm kind of sweaty. 71 health, which equals an 8. And then 78 spiritual career, 7s. 7 can be, a lot of the collective can be seeing 777, 11, 8, 15, 6, with this health and the spiritual career, you know, like I was talking about over here with embracing who we truly are and our full abundance, knowing that we are a limitless being and we can manifest whatever we desire. This health and spiritual career can be, like for some of you, this can be that some of you are in health services or you are being pushed. Boy, the redneck came out real fast in me right there. I'm from Oklahoma, so don't pick on me too much. The health and spiritual career, some of you are being pushed towards doing things that involve health and well-being. Some of you can be shaman. Some of you can be healers. Ones who work with herbs, herbalists. Anything that is, you know, a spiritual career, you know, kind of outside. The way I see spiritual career is something that's outside of the standard 3D box, you know, the standard norm type deal. So I really feel like that's what it is, you know, we're embracing this new career. Healers, teachers, you know, guides, mystics, astrologers, shaman. That's what we're being, the clarity over the spread is kind of saying, okay, that's what this is. When you can step into this water, cleanse your aura, make sure you're doing your spiritual baths, because that also ties in with this peace card about releasing negative energies and stuff. Sage, things like that. When we step into this water, and that kind of gave me that, reminded me of baptism a little bit there as well with the water energy. But the collective is stepping into their, we're stepping into the space to where we're embracing our north nodes, what we are supposed to do in this lifetime, how we are supposed to help others in this lifetime. And this provoker has pushed us to this, you know, it's like, okay, you know, you've had enough time, let's get out there and do this. You know, you've laid out the plan, you've got it all together. So that's what the collective energy is right now. Lay Snowden, are you still in here? Was you wanting a 3-card read? Or if there's anyone else in here that would like a 3-card general. It's basically an energy reading. It's for shadow. It's for your shadow work. Basically what you're facing at this time. The one I just did was for the collective energy. So yeah, we've got some good stuff going here, guys. We're stepping into our power and not apologizing. Hi, Carlos. Yeah, I just did a reading for you. Yeah, since you're the only one on here, we'll do one question. One question for you. Please make sure you like and subscribe if this reading resonates with you. Yes. One question though, okay? Because as soon as I finish up with yours, and I'm going to close out for tonight. So, one question. Since there's no one else in the chat. Go ahead, Carlos. Do you have a question, Carlos? You can ask. Go ahead. Ask a question. If you don't want to ask a question, okay. I won't be able to, like, infringe upon their energy, but I can just ask what the energy is for Carolina involving the situation that you're asking about. I can do that. I can ask that question, but, like, what her energy is. That work? Let me set these decks over here. Let's see, well, for Carlos. Carolina's energy with Carlos. Okay. Carolina's energy with Carlos. card that came out is the Hierophant. The Hierophant usually represents marriages, or can just be relationships that you've been in for an extended period of time. It's a 5. Fives usually represent change. Let's see, I'm going to get one more card. Please clarify this Hierophant. 7 of Wands. Is she blocking you or blocked off from you? Or blocking a relationship? Because you got the 7 of Wands to clarify the Hierophant. 7 of Wands, usually in the traditional tarot, is a man standing there, you know, with one wand and all the rest of them are there, and he's protecting something. Let me get one more, and that'll be 3. One more card, please. Okay, give me 3 more. So, what I'm getting is, because you got the Ace of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Either there was an offer made from you to her, and there's some energy going on that's causing confusion, either it's with you or with her. Or there was an offer made, but someone has a lot of options. But whoever is making the offer, it's a Page of Cups. It's a water sign. She could have water in your chart, or she could. A Page of Cups is a small offer of emotion. But with this Hierophant being up here with the 7 of Wands, it's almost like either someone's blocking themselves from a relationship, or maybe not ready for a relationship. Someone isn't, and maybe someone is. So I don't know if you're the one ready for a relationship, or she's the one ready for a relationship. Okay, Carolina, that's why it's, like I said, a relationship. And the 7 of Wands is standing up for something, blocking something. And with this Ace of Cups, 7 of Cups, and Page of Cups, it's basically the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is walking away from an offer. And like I said, I can't infringe upon their situation between them without their permission. All I could do is ask for energy on her, and the energy is showing the relationship with you guys. That's the Hierophant and the 7 of Wands. So either she's standing up or you're standing up for the relationship, one or the other. And the Ace of Cups is an offer of emotion, an offer of love. 7 of Cups is illusion and confusion. So it's possible that you believe something happened, but that doesn't make it true. Because the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is waiting on, waiting to find out something, waiting on your ships to come in. And then underneath that is the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles is being left out in the cold. So either you're leaving her out in the cold or she's leaving you out in the cold. I don't know which is which, but that's what it's showing, especially on the bottom of the deck. But it's possible with this offer that either you're walking away, she's walking away, or an offer was made and there's some sort of confusion about this. And honestly, right now with this Pisces moon, Carlos, and I don't know if you watch tarot a lot, but with this Pisces moon, this moon creates a lot of floaty energy, illusion, confusion, and sometimes when you have these questions in your mind about what happened, or things like that, trying to figure out something that's probably bothering you in quite a way, it will create these things in your mind, and that doesn't make them true though. Our minds love to play games with us, especially if we have wounds that we haven't healed yet, like from childhood. Things like that will pop up during this time, so just be mindful. Don't sit too much in your head, because that can really you can create a whole story and none of it be true. And then all of us, that's how we do when we worry about something. We just create more worry, and then we stack all these stories on top of each other. And then we don't, and by that time then comes in the Seven of Cups, the confusion, where we're like, I don't know which way is up, and then you're stressed out, you're trying to figure out, what's going on, and then most of the time we look back and the majority of the things we thought in our head never even happened. You're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate you allowing me to read for you. But yeah, don't stress over too much, because we're very creative people. We can create all kinds of crazy stuff in our heads. I've done it I don't know how many times, but yeah. I mean, and like I said, with this Hierophant card being the first card out, it shows, a relationship. So, that usually means it also represents religion and stuff like that, but it also shows the relationship right there. That was the first card that came out when I was asking about energy. So, during this time, which I think this energy is going to last until October. So just be patient with yourself. Alright, see you later, Carlos. Thank you for visiting the channel. Alright. So, if we don't have any other questions, I'm going to go ahead and close out this live stream. And I thank all of you guys for being here. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. And I will see you guys very soon. Have a beautiful evening. Good night.